All right, guys, week 3 results of the 60/20 project. Just finished 22 days ongoing. I am down another 1.3 pounds for a total of 7.2 pounds in 3 weeks. So slowing down a little bit per week, which is fine because at the same time, I'm making sure that my workouts are as on point as much as possible. I'm keeping my protein nice and high, so I'm in a nice deficit. I am recovering really well. There's no crazy amount of muscle soreness, which usually happens if you cut calories way too much and then try to work out intensely. So I'm not having that. I'm a little stiff and sore the next day or two when I go to move, grab a movement that triggers, the back from the day before, the chest from the day before, the biceps from the day before. So definitely feel it, but it's more like yes, as opposed to right? That kind of thing. So that means the deficit I'm on is working because the scale is going down. But that also means that I'm keeping enough calories and more than enough protein at 300 plus grams of protein a day to maximize as much muscle retention, recovery, and even growth as possible as I keep getting leaner and lighter. And if you look at my progress photos, you can see the delts are popping more, the triceps are popping more, the biceps are popping more, the traps are you're starting to see the separation and the cut-ins and stuff and the tie-ins. So obviously it's happening. A little bit more visibility in the quad separation. Now my legs are hairy. I'll probably shave them this week so I can start to see the separation more. Harder to see in the chest and in the stomach because that's where the body fat's more concentrated. But one of the things I have to deal with down the line is I have loose skin from having been 398 pounds. There's loose skin, so there's some sag under the chest, and obviously there's a little bit of a pouch at the belly, at the waist, that down the line eventually I will be having removed because I definitely want that gone. So that sucks a little bit. I got to be honest, when I look at it, it bothers me. But at the end of the day, you don't lose 130, 140 pounds and not have loose skin. And at 58 years old, it's just not going to tighten up on its own. So it's going to be dealt with. So it's a reminder of what I had done to myself. It's a reminder of where I used to be. At the end of the day, some days it really bothers me. And some days I'm like, fuck it, that's just what it is. And I'm going to rectify it down the line when I've gotten as lean as I can and I really like what I'm holding and stuff. I will look at having the excess skin removed and going through that process. A few of my clients have done it already, and it's tough, it's dirty, messes with training and stuff like that. However, it's a game changer down the line, and I will have that taken care of. I will not sit there when I get to the best shape I can overall and be dealing with that. That's something that's going to be resolved. So that's where I'm at with that. So it's a bit of a mind fuck for sure, right? That kind of thing. So that's the way it is. A couple of things that are working really well. It's steady. Like I said, it's not flashy, it's not sexy, but it's real. It's moving down. It's moving down. And the groove of getting in, taking the picture every day. I didn't do it this morning because when I went to go into the boxing room where that cool light is, there was a class going on and I was in a hurry heading to church. So I put that cool image that our social media person that put up that shows, my love for weight training and my love for motorcycles. So that was a really cool picture. That looked really cool. I like that. So here's what's going on. My discipline is on target. I am focused. I'm getting leaner, stronger mentally, and I'm more locked in. The more I do it, the more I want it to happen. The lessons for the week. Here's the big one. Everyone is watching. When you put yourself out there, on social media, the gym, even your family, you commit to that. Well, people are going to watch. Your supporters want you to succeed and your haters want you to fail. Everybody's watching. I'm getting a ton of comments from people seeing what I'm up to. I'm getting people reaching out for training, people reaching out for help, people with questions, and I love it. That's one of the reasons why I put it out there, because I want to, as I like to say, lead from the front or don't lead at all. So I'm bearing it all. I'm just, being totally transparent about what I'm doing. And that's phenomenal accountability. But it's not always easy to do. You don't always feel 1,000% about yourself, but I committed to fucking doing it. I'm going to do it. 22 days in, out of 60, there are 38 more days. I will be hitting the 260s. There's no doubt. I will finish what I fucking started, and I'm taking a lot of people with me, which is fantastic. Lesson number 2, shifting my workouts to the earlier part of the day, morning or midday, has been a game changer. I have more energy, more focus, and definitely kicking more ass in the workouts. I am able to push myself. I'm able to fucking hit it hard, get some amazing burn and pumps, and just fucking love it. And I'm at a point now too that, give me 20 minutes into a workout and I take the hoodie off, you see the pump, the veins in the arms are coming out. I'm starting to get some shoulder veins, like, the muscles are visibly full of blood, and they are a quarter inch or more bigger halfway through the workout, and it feels fantastic and it looks great, and that just motivates me to want to keep going, look sharper, look more fucking jacked. So I love it. And lesson number 3, keeping that protein high. 300 grams of protein a day is my fucking goal. No matter what, I got to hit that, and I work really hard to get that, and sometimes that means an extra shake or two, a protein bar. I'm just going to fucking cram it in. And what that's doing is helping me hold as much muscle as possible while I lean out. I'm recovering really well. I don't have a ton of stiffness and soreness. When I go to hit chest again the second time, when I go to hit back again the second time, I'm not feeling crazy beat up and stuff. So that means I am recovering. Visibly, the muscle is looking good and filling out more. So that wouldn't be happening if I did enough protein. And hitting that protein as well keeps me from feeling hungry, because it's harder or longer to digest protein, so you feel satiated more. It's good. Your stomach always has a little something to work on, so I'm really happy with that. And the physique is, it's getting better. It's, like I said, the loose skin thing bothers me, but we're going to deal with that. Adjustments that I want to go for the week is I want to keep showing the process and showing the progress on the daily with the socials. I really want to make sure that I am really letting people know exactly what I'm up to, showing up every day, doing what I fucking said I was going to do, because what that's important is that it's keeping my word to myself, it's motivating myself, it's creating momentum, and I'm showing people that it's exactly how it's done, right? It's simple. It's not always easy, but it's simple. And then keep improving on my organization, just, more business planning, more working on the branding, the workspace, did a bunch of work in the backyard, get the house ready, the backyard ready for spring, get the pool ready. I gotta fucking, carry my load as well at the house. And you know what? I have the energy to do it, and I feel good doing it. Got some time in on the motorcycle. That's the other thing too. This week has been a really nice week, lots of sunshine. So I'm getting on the bike, taking a bike into work every day. Even if it rains a little bit, I don't care. I live 2 minutes from the gym, so it's not a big deal. But this week has been very nice. Yeah, some mornings it's, 1 or 2 or 3 degrees in the morning, but it's clear and the sun's out. I just love it. I love my motorcycles. I just love the freedom. I love the feeling. I love being jacked on a fucking motorcycle. I love it. 2-3 times today I was coming back from an errand where I went for a longer ride today, and a couple stops, running into people, Kurt, that, see me on the bike and stuff like that. So I like it. I really, really like it. And how that frees my mind, spending time on the bike is incredible. So here we are Sunday night. I just finished doing some programming for a couple of clients. I wanted to do my, progress video for the week. And now meals are ready, top of food prep, everything's ready to go. So I'm going to start winding down and get ready to go to bed. It's 10:30. Up at 4 because I have a 5 a.m. client. Mondays is one of my long, busy days. I have a great workout planned for noon. Big chest day. Back day. Deadlift and back day. Big deadlift and back day. Chest was on Saturday. So a little bit of biceps. So looking forward to that. It's going to be a good grinder, and I'm fucking pumped about it. So that's where I'm at. Killing it. Getting it done. As always, if this hits you, reach out. Hit the comment with the word reset, either on my Facebook or my YouTube or whatever, and I will reach out to you, and I will get you started on any path that I can to get you going. Any questions, any comments, any ideas for videos, hit it in the comments. And, things you want me to talk about that I'm doing that I might not be covering that you're interested on, throw it out there. So, all right, motherfuckers. See you tomorrow morning in my underwear.